You guys have got to take a look at this story right here. Take the shot, get a ticket. New York baseball fans offered new perk to get vaccinated. So we are now moving past the old saying, if it's free, it's for me. That used to be mainly true. If it's free, hey, I'll think about taking it. If it's free, I want it. But there has never been something so pushed in the mainstream media, in society at large, than this COVID-19 vaccine. We've seen it with Krispy Kreme. We've seen it with schools. Many universities are requiring people who are not at risk to go take the plunge, go get the vaccine. And guys, it just continues to build because what these people are doing that are in charge is they are willing to take and violate your rights if you let them. If you let them, they will take everything from you in very communist fashion. Uh, and what we see right here with this story is just more of the same. So we got this story from Reuters. Before we jump into this, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, but guys, I mean, I read this story and so many things stick out to me that are wrong. I want to focus on a couple. One of them is, how in the heck are we as a United States as a United States citizen, how are we allowing companies to divvy us up, to share our personal healthcare information? And the way they're doing that is this: if you enter into Yankee Stadium and you're fully vaccinated and you could prove you're fully vaccinated, you go on this side. If you can't prove that you're fully vaccinated, you go on that side. So it is a segregation of vaccine, yay or nay. So this is just another step forward into pushing the society to making those of us who do not want to get the vaccine for whatever personal reason we choose to not get it, to make us the other, to make us the second citizen, to make us the, hey, you got to go around back actually because you have not been vaccinated. And that's just the feel that I get as I read through this article from Reuters. Take the shot, get a ticket. So they're trying to give us free donuts. They're trying to entice us to go get vaccines, to go to school. They're telling us we can't go to baseball games. We can't go to football games. Buffalo, New York, I did a story on that. The Buffalo Bills barred or are thinking about barring people from entering the stadium because they are not fully vaccinated. I mean, the power grab is immense. So reading from the article, New York's Major League Baseball teams, the Yankees and Mets, will give free tickets to fans who get vaccinated against the coronavirus at their ballparks before the games, Governor Andrew Cuomo said on Wednesday. If you get a vaccination, they will give you a free ticket to the game, Cuomo said at a press briefing. In a further move toward returning the country's largest city to pre-pandemic normality, Cuomo also announced that tickets to Broadway shows would go on sale on Thursday for performances beginning on September 14th. Now, I just call BS right here. In a further move toward returning the country's largest city to pre-pandemic normality, it would require the governor to want things to go back to normal. But of course, the people in power are just self-indulging in this power high that they get to lock down all of the citizens. They get to make all the rules. They get to tell people what to put in their body, what to take, what vaccine is good. You can't go back to school without this vaccine. You can't enjoy normal life without this vaccine. These people don't want the city to go back to pre-pandemic normality because pre-pandemic normality did not require people to show proof of vaccine. We were never, ever in any situation required to show proof outside of public schools, which you could have a religious waiver to waive those to show, hey, this is my health condition. These are my vaccines. This is where I stand. So this is complete BS. Cuomo and cities like New York do not want to get back to pre-pandemic normality. That is complete lie. That is a complete lie. Curtains at New York City's Broadway theaters, which have been mostly dark since March 2020, will go up on a rolling basis, but all of them plan to be open in September. State Budget Director Robert Mujia said. The offer of free baseball tickets, which followed several other vaccine incentives promoted by state and local officials, comes with a plan to separate vaccinated from unvaccinated spectators starting May 19th. Now, guys, this part, what are we talking about? How is segregation a allowable practice in the United States of America in the year 2021? If the vaccines work, this is the whole logic. This is the whole logic. If the vaccines work and you decide to get the vaccine, why do you need to be removed from me? You are now, I thought, protected. According to these people, well, vaccinated people still can't be around unvaccinated people for what? What that tells me is that they are not confident in the success of the vaccine. They are not confident that the vaccine actually works the way that the science says it works. You know, I've heard people say it has a 99% success rate. Okay, if you want to believe that, go ahead. But what I don't believe, what I don't understand is why are we separating vaccinated from unvaccinated? Why, if they work, and I'm just repeating myself, if they work, then you should be fine if you're vaccinated to be around unvaccinated people. But I guess that makes too much sense for Andrew Cuomo and Dr. Fauci and all these other people. All right, because they want to segregate American citizens based on, it used to be based on black and white, but now it's based on vaccine or no. The baseball stadiums would be divided into sections where vaccinated fans could fill the seats without restrictions, while those who have not been vaccinated would need to stay in areas where seating is limited to 33% of capacity, he said. So if you're vaccinated, that's one category. If you're unvaccinated, that's another category, Cuomo said, aka you are a slave to the state of New York. You have got to follow our protocol. We don't care about your body, your right. We don't care if you have any reasonable objections to getting vaccinated. We are going to treat you as a different citizen because it's just a different set of rules. For unvaccinated people, the 6 foot distancing applies with masks, he said, adding that fans would need to show proof of vaccination, including the state's Excelsior pass to be admitted to the ballpark's unrestricted areas. Well, guys, this is a complete infringement on people's privacy and rights. Never before have we had to go to open public places, normal places, okay? Because some people want to make the argument, well, it's not a public place. It's a privately ran organization. Yeah, but a privately ran organization that's main function is entertainment via the sport of baseball should not have the authority to require me to show any proof of anything about my health care. It is a violation of our privacy. But if you let them continue, they will just continue. The pregame inoculation sites in New York will use the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine, he said. All right, here's a beautiful picture. All right, beautiful picture of New York and Bronx. What used to be everybody is free to enjoy, free to indulge in the freedoms of America's pastime. Now we have open segregation being pushed, and people are okay with it. Instead of open racism, it's open slavery, because New York citizens are allowing themselves to be enslaved by all of these COVID-19 mandates. The announcement prompted some criticism on social media, with some saying giving free baseball tickets to fans getting vaccinated discriminates against those who believe vaccines are not safe and those with medical reasons to avoid inoculation. Cuomo is dividing the vaccinated and unvaccinated. This is sick. Some people cannot take vaccines, and he is signaling them out. It is discrimination. This man must be stopped, said a Twitter user who goes by the handle Gardasil. Like some other elected officials, Cuomo said the baseball tickets were part of an effort prompted by recent slowdowns in the pace of people getting vaccinated, which can be done in New York without appointments. The battle for arms of yet to be vaccinated will be fought with goodies such as free admissions to the New York Museum of Natural History, where visitors can get their shots under the giant blue whale. New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said on Wednesday, we're going to be looking to do incentives just like that to give people great opportunities when they get vaccinated. All right. And it's just, guys, it's just they're trying to make it normal. That's how they push these things, is they last longer than you. They push it longer than you could resist. And then at some point you just give up and say, I'll just take the vaccine, because that is what dictators do. They push, and they take away rights. They take away choices until you fold. All right. So I'm going to leave that article right there because we basically read most of it and we get the gist of it. As you guys understand more, we get more than the gist of it. Take the freaking shot, get a ticket. My goodness, guys, we are living in an America where open discrimination is okay. People are watching other people be discriminated against and singled out and saying, hey, you sit over there. And other Americans are saying, yeah, it's okay. Other Americans champion it. And honestly, guys, it's sickening to see, but I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about this one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I make a video. Make sure you guys join the journey to 5K subs. As always, God bless. I will see you good people on the next one. Peace.